I'm not a consumer, nigga. You feel me? Like I'm consumed. Right. I'm not just a scroll. I'm not on Instagram just straight scroll. Like, nigga, man, come on, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be.
So when you think about the NFL, Jay-Z, and then like the NFL is supposed to be run with working with the young black youth. What's your take on that? Do you think that there could be more done as being influential in that area? And then talk to me about what you think about Lil Wayne.
What you mean by the NFL and Jay-Z?
Well, so that initiative came after all the police shootings and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He stepped in, and then you had to kneel and stuff like that. So you're a young black man that grew up. Probably you got people grew up in the project. You're a young black man that kind of grew up maybe a little bit better, but probably going through the same situations of being a young black man.
If I'm not going through it, I'm seeing it. Like.
So speak on that.
Family, I'm seeing it, but like, I don't know if it's a foundation that's going on with the NFL. Like, bro, there could always be something more done, bro. That's the NFL, bro. They choose to spend money on what they choose to spend money on. Like, there could always be something more done. It's just what they want to do. Like, my opinion is, like, man, move crazy about that shit. But I'm a young black man, like you said, like.
The world of celebrity culture is full of bold personalities, hidden secrets, and headline-making events. Recently, Oprah Winfrey has found herself caught in the buzz due to the FBI's investigation involving Dashad and Diddy Combs. Oprah, who has long been admired as a symbol of success, kindness, and empowerment, is now facing unexpected attention in this unfolding story.
To buy a tape, this particular tape, and then distribute it, because that's what he said. She's been distributing it to pedophiles for a price, and ain't nobody said nothing in all these years. As much hate as Oprah get, you think they wouldn't have put that out here somewhere? Man, I got this from Oprah. Somebody would have been put her on blast because of the stuff she owned. They didn't. Simply for the fact because they want to own what she owned, they could put her on blast. So that don't even, just from a business standpoint, that don't make sense. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Steve, let me bring you in. Same thing. What are your thoughts on this, and do you agree with Dr. Umar?
Well, first of all, I love Dr. Umar. Sometimes he can be a little bit too woke. But Dr. Umar, first of all, I'm gonna say this: your outfit is terrible. I've seen you wear better. The outfit, them Chinese folks fooled you on that van. That outfit, church hat combo is awful. But listen,
I pay the food.
It's awful. But you know what, man? He is right. I feel like people are trying to get rid of a lot of our high-profile black celebrities. I really believe that. With this thing with Diddy, it's a lot of evidence against him. But this Oprah thing is really, really kind of far-fetched. $75 million, to get the Baby Oil Chronicles. She handed them out. You get the Chronicles. I don't see that. And by the way, Oprah, I think she was a victim of sexual assault as well. So why would she be in on something like that? That's kind of far-fetched. So I'm not buying that. But I do agree with Dr. Umar.
Yeah, and Steve, he's specifically talking about YouTubers. Typically these are people who don't have credible sources. Typically I know here, because we are based on YouTube, we always try to dig deep. Where did this come from? Who said this? Who said that? Do you think there needs to be a real penalty? Because I don't think there's a real penalty other than you saw Piers Morgan, who got a cease and desist. But, it's like, oh, you apologize and you take it down. Do you think there needs to be a more crucial penalty for people who are spreading?
Speculation is mounting that Oprah may be tied to what's being called Diddy's dark list, a scandal that could put her hard-earned reputation at risk. This unexpected twist has sparked a media storm, leaving many to wonder, is Oprah aware of her potential connection to the darker side of Hollywood's entertainment world? And could this controversy threaten the legacy and the empire she's built over decades?
Dude got my right-hand man, bro. Me and him been outside together 15 years. But that's small. He the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? He don't really care about money like that. He don't really care about a lot of it. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his stuff, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, you know, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, you know, the risk of dying is high, dude gotta go make sure he there. That's what he like to do.
Right.
But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I say, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. About 30 seconds go, I hear, you gotta go. I'm like, I actually know, I say, fucking do God. I look over there, I see he got joined up and it's out and he pointed at somebody. He say, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over there, 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody pants at their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm like, dude, what you just see? He say, bro, these motherfuckers in here all pulling each other. I'm like, what you mean? He say, man, sword fighting in here. Hey, we gotta go. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Duga.
Shout out Big Duga.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Duga. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these, bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody out of ecstasy and cocaine? They sipping liquor? There's no females here? You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 a.m. saying, "I'm at the hotel." And he's like, yeah, well, who there? Like, pull up.
It all started with a viral video on social media that ignited a storm of speculation. The video claims that Oprah's name appears on a so-called dark list connected to music mogul Diddy. This list allegedly includes several high-profile celebrities and reveals a troubling network of illegal activities linked to Dr. Asghassan. Even more shocking, the video suggests Oprah wasn't just a bystander, but may have witnessed or even participated in some of these incidents, many of which are rumored to have taken place at Diddy's notorious parties. These accusations are serious, and the potential consequences for Oprah's reputation are immense.
Just recently posted a video of his upcoming Halloween party featuring Chris Brown, and looks like it's gonna be crazy. You had made mention about Jamie Foxx, or he had made mention himself in a special talking about his almost losing his life, and his hospitalization was due to Diddy. There are stories of him getting beat up and getting put, but I know he was on a movie set, but something from an altercation or something from drug related that was given to him.
Diddy will pull up and get wild with you by himself.
Oh.
Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him, like,
Yeah, pull up and take something, like it.
Bro, he'll pull up and, he slapped Drake.
He did, and everyone looked over that.
Oh, I'm not gonna call him a gangster, but he be on some tough shit, bro. And it'll piss you off, like with his son with the lip gloss on and the waves all the time.
Yeah.
He swear he a gangster, bro. I mean, like, bro, we gonna get crazy with you in here.
I mean, anyone who probably do a line of cocaine will feel all kind of invincible. Will feel all kind of courageous.
With money?
With money, I believe they'll do a lot. They're outside a normal man, who's rational, and just say, "Let me post up." But let me get your take on with Jamie Foxx, because mind you, Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx parties were the two black Hollywood elite parties that you would always hear about. That was like, you gotta be there to see it. for him to say that I was hospitalized possibly because of something that happened with Diddy.
He thought he was gonna tell.
Go.
So look, I'm a shout out Big Do God, my right hand man. Shout out folks. He have a very interesting Jamie Foxx story. I don't know if you know about this or seen it.
No.
Give us the cliff notes.
I'm gonna let him come on here and tell that, but I'll say this though.
I know he said something about Jamie Foxx in a bathroom.
It wasn't Jamie Foxx in the bathroom, it was his party.
Okay, it was his party, and then the bathroom situation went down.
Oprah has faced public scrutiny before. Back in 2007, her South African Leadership Academy came under fire after allegations of abuse surfaced. Oprah took full responsibility for the mismanagement, publicly addressing the concerns and working to make things right. However, the incident left a blemish on what was once considered her flawless reputation.
And just because they married, that don't mean shit, because they got lavender marriages.
Yeah, man. And they be,
you know what the lavender marriage is, right?
Is it kind of like a beard where a woman kind of fronts like a, yeah.
And vice versa. Like, allegedly, I believe when I first saw Gabrielle Union, right? Allegedly, I believe she was a lesbian, because I seen her in clubs hanging out with people, and she was with women, right? So when I see her with Dwayne Wade later, I always thought she was gay or lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen her with women, like hanging out and doing things like that's straight women wouldn't be doing to each other. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people in the entertainment industry. And then when you look at Dwayne Wade, right? Don't he look real feminine? And what man's gonna be sitting there cool with his son becoming a girl?
Exactly.
You have to be like really in tune with some shit to be sitting there and being cool with your little boy wanting to make that type of decision at that age. You can't make that decision in my house at that age. Nigga, you better wait till you about 21 or you can get out and you can make that decision. But you're not living under my roof. To each his own, man. But thank God Trump won, because now we back to two genders again.
Now, yeah, bro, I definitely been discriminated against in the social media space, man. Like, because I'm not gay, and usually it seems like a lot of those blogs, like the Shade Room and a bunch of others I don't even want to name, man. Like, you know, if you're not a gay blogger, they don't really want to repost your videos or any of that, bro.
No,
you know,
they all think if you're the Breakfast Club, they will.
Heterosexual discrimination. They don't talk enough about that right there. People don't even know that.
And it is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I went through it at BET. I went throughout the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will really press you.
Another challenging moment in Oprah's career was her infamous interview with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. What was meant to be an insightful conversation turned awkward as the twins appeared distant, evasive, and unusually tense. The uncomfortable exchange left a shadow over what could have been a meaningful dialogue.
Steve Rifkin house. We all go to Steve Rifkin house, and there was some weird vibes going on, you know, that I didn't really pay attention to at first. And then when Diddy came, you know, in the party, he tried to holler at Jill Marie Jones' girlfriend. And she was like, "Get out of here, Puffy, that's my girlfriend." Nigga like, "I'm trying to put her on." You know what I'm saying? And he was making his way around the deck of the party. Like, I didn't go inside the house. It's like when we came in, we came through the back on the deck. He had a back deck. And then you could go from the back deck, you could go in the house. I was on the back deck with Boogie, Queen Latifah's girl, and we was burning the L. And then Diddy came over with, you know, the booty goons, and he was giving me the saliva look. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know how the wolf looking at the steak? You know what I'm saying? And I'm ice grilling him back like, yo, nigga, what the fuck you looking at? Right? And then, you know, then I realized like, oh, this nigga's like hitting on me, like, and he's standing here and he got like 3 to 5 niggas standing there and they all staring at me. Like, they was looking so hard, nigga, I put my head down. Like,
You said this is too intense, bro.
I went and grabbed Hillary, I pulled her outside and she just thought that shit, she was tickled pink. She thought it was the funniest shit in the world. Like, yo, go get Kim, we out of here. I ain't even go back in. And she went and got Kim, we bounced and we left.
So he must have did that to a lot of dudes, man, and just assumed that all dudes just go for that, man, just in order to just go out and try people like that.
I would think it was my environment. It's the after party. You know what I'm saying? They probably are used to certain people coming to the exclusive party. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know where we was going. I just knew that he invited us over there, or invited Kim over there, not me, because I was with Kim. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we just went thinking it's another party. But I never went in the house, so I don't know what took place in the house. I'm not saying it was
Actress Monique, best known for her role in Precious, publicly accused Oprah of blacklisting her in Hollywood. She claimed that Oprah used her influence to block her career opportunities, escalating an already public feud. This allegation painted a different picture of Oprah, suggesting that her warm and compassionate image might not tell the whole story.
My name is Tony Busby. I'm a lawyer here in Houston. I'm licensed in Texas and in New York. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. Conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enable this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates.
The entertainment industry is cooked. Can you imagine how many other famous people and big executives are probably involved in this?
These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed. The wall of silence has now been broken and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us, people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs.
So they said they vetted. That's what cut out right there, but they were vetted. 120 people.
Claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. We also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive. We have had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts, we check venues, we check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times, it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against.
Wait, is there anyone in support of Diddy? Is that a thing? Does Diddy actually have diehard fans that aren't like shitting on him right now? I've literally never seen a single one. Everyone's just like, yeah, this guy's a fucking psycho.
As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. It is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida.
This guy's a fucking menace.
I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
Okay, I didn't know about that. I thought this, I swear in my life I did not know about that part. Oh no.
We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the act's complainant.
This guy is...
Now, Oprah finds herself facing an even larger controversy as the FBI's investigation into Diddy deepens. While the details of the probe remain under wraps, the viral video suggests Oprah may have been involved in covering up Diddy's alleged misconduct. It claimed she stayed silent to protect her reputation and influence, and even attempted to silence critics of Diddy, including Monique and others who have accused him of inappropriate behavior. These claims, if true, could have serious consequences for Oprah's legacy.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was Steve Rifkin's house. It wasn't Diddy's house.
Okay.
But all the freak-off alleged participants was there. You know what I'm saying? All the alleged undercover home niggas and women were there. You know what I'm saying? So he felt at home to make that move.
Do you feel like Ja Rule was part of that? Do you know personally know Ja Rule?
Yeah, I know Ja.
Do you feel like he on that type of time?
I never seen him do anything for me to say that he's on that type of time.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Ja Rule seemed cool, man. I had him on the show and all that, man. But when that news came out, I'm like, damn, bro. I hope the homie ain't switch sides on us or nothing.
Well, what news?
What's that?
What news are you referring to?
Well, basically, those claims that Gene Deal put out there, man, about them being in the room together.
Oh, come on, when Gene Deal was guarding the freak door.
Exactly.
And Ja cousin tried to come and go in. And he's like, nah, nigga, it's the freak door. You can't go in. You heard me say, there's some real freaky shit going on there. But just because Ja, Diddy, because I think they said Ja, Diddy, and 2 chicks was in the room. You know what I'm saying? So that they could have just been, I don't know what they could have been doing, but he didn't insinuate that Diddy and Ja was doing anything. He kind of made it seem like they was in there popping off with some chicks.
Okay.
So I'm not going to try to throw Ja in that mix. Now, if it was all niggas in there, then you know what I'm saying. But for me, I'm gonna give Ja the benefit of the doubt because he said it was. They asked him. I think he named who was in there, but I just can't remember. But I know it was like 2 women. It wasn't a bunch of dudes.
Like the part that's a lot of people are leaving out, that it was 2 women in there. It wasn't just them 2 in there.
Yeah.
Strange things. You mentioned in one of your interviews that you feel like your career was kind of hindered because you didn't give in to zesty activities.
That's a fact.
Were you being pressured by like higher ups to kind of, do weird things, or why do you feel that way?
If these allegations are proven true, they could paint a much darker picture of Oprah than anyone admirers or critics ever imagined. They suggest she may have been fully aware of the misconduct within the entertainment industry and chose to turn a blind eye to protect her own success. This stark contrast to the image of kindness and integrity she has carefully cultivated over the years has led many to question whether Oprah is truly as virtuous as she appears.
Whether it's real or not.
Well, now with the information age, the reality is a lot of times the truth is a short Google search away. It is that simple. Just don't take. And then the thing about it, don't get me wrong. Now you can Google search and then stuff can pop up that's still not necessarily be the truth. So what I typically do is I look at the first 1 or 2 stories if it's opinion based type thing, and then what I'll do is I'll scroll to like the 2nd page of the results, because then you start to find out stuff that might contradict what you have read in the first, and then you kind of read between the lines and truly be have a discerning eye to what you read. And then between all of the information, a lot of times you can get to the truth for real. You just got to be, and then you got to know the difference between somebody's blog page. You Google something, and then the answer pops up, and it's somebody's blog. Well, that's still somebody else's opinion. Where is this person getting their information from? So you got to nail it down and get to a reputable information source, and then compile your answer. That's kind of how I do it right there. And reputable ain't necessarily always news outlets, because news outlets get stuff wrong sometimes too. So I think that's the best way. A lot of times people just don't do their due diligence.
And I think that's the thing, taking the time. Go ahead, Steve.
It all boils down to, in this day and time, people are just lazy. They don't want to do the research. They don't want to do the research, and it gets a lot of people in trouble. And that's why, and I'm gonna go here too. That's why so many problems in the church. They just take what the pastor said, and they don't look up the scripture and just look it up for themselves. So it's a lot of that going on, man. And then is another factor. News, like you said, news sources aren't always right, because now in this day and time, it's not important for them to be right. It's now important for them to be the first to report it. Then they'll recant later on. But I'm gonna say this: if you hear anything about me out here, 9 times out of 10, it's true.
Yeah, I think
the pictures of you booed up with Aaron Carter.
Wait a minute, whoa!
The picture you booed up with Aaron Carter, them real.
That was a headlock, bro. That was a headlock.
That's what he said. It was a headlock. That's what he said.
I tell you, every time, Steve, I don't know, I'm gonna have to find something. Now that you're like away from me, I'm gonna have a little something to buzz you or something when I can tell you starting to go offline. But no, I do appreciate, I think both of you bring up great points. Even watching this guy that brings up Oprah Winfrey, just like even paying attention to what.
These are serious allegations, but for now, they remain unproven. The viral video lacks solid evidence, and Oprah has denied any wrongdoing. She is still innocent until proven guilty, and the FBI's investigation into Diddy is ongoing. As for the strange story about Denzel Washington, it's unverified and adds to the confusion, but it remains just another rumor for now.
Yeah, that's been a current thing.
Yeah, what
one right now too,
damn. What's the going rate right now?
Well, I'll send you a video.
Damn, okay, shit.
In this situation, they have 50 on me. I'm like, damn.
50 ball. Yeah, damn, that's a nigga, what?
They have 50 on me. They have 50 on me, bro.
And if you don't mind, while you putting it up, can you speak on why? I mean, I know you about to send it, but for what reason? Is it something you said, something you done, a female you protected? Maybe it went too far.
Right. So like I had referenced earlier, like my main business model is protecting females who got the proper resources. So these guys had hold on, I'm gonna send you that video. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that right now before I forget. So matter of fact, let me just do this before I start, because this is a dark topic right here. Fuck. You can see some strippers. Trying to get interested. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Joker, coming to you right now. Oh.
Yeah, so this is what you did to the young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit an artery, just shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. Oh, let me get it right, my bad.
Without solid evidence, the public's fascination with the scandal continues to grow. Many struggle to believe that a woman who built a media empire on empowerment and trust could be tied to such a corrupt and criminal world. Oprah's loyal fans now face a tough dilemma. How can they reconcile the Oprah they admire as a champion of social justice and women's rights with the one allegedly linked to this web of celebrity scandals?
So you said that Denzel Washington wasn't down with the program, the Diddy program.
Well, no. My friend had to do a number 2 and she was on stage and he wouldn't let her be relieved. And so she ended up doing it on stage in front of everybody, and it was a wet one. And it went everywhere. It was so nasty. And Denzel was disgusted. He grabbed his wife and was like, "You don't respect nobody," and ran up out of there.
Did you see people react like that a lot, or were most people going with the flow?
it was so much going on. The people that noticed reacted, but it was just so much going on. If you weren't right there in that vicinity, you didn't even know it was too much going on. But yeah, everybody, you know, and everybody was just walking around zombied out. Like after a certain time, when you would make the announcement, if you don't, you know, the regular party's over, if you don't want to participate in what goes on after. You know, it's just interesting. I just want to bring up Justin Bieber for a second. Shout out to Justin Bieber, man. I'm a Justin Bieber fan. I want to work with him. Man, I have such empathy for you. You are a strong person, Justin. Shout out to you in your heart. You sing when I hear the pain. Now when I listen to your music, I hear the pain in your voice, Justin. All you wanted to do was sing. Your mother caught you playing your guitar, singing, and thought, let me help my son out. Let me focus on with God, you know, let me nurture this talent. And she thought she was doing the right thing by taking that video to Scooter Braun. And I'm sure Scooter Braun probably thought he was doing the right thing taking to Usher. But Usher, why you do him like that? You need your ass kicked, Usher. Usher, you need your ass kicked. You need to get slapped or something, Usher. You knew what Diddy was gonna do to him. What'd you get by taking him over there? And then you had the nerve, he signed to you? So you've been making money off him after you get him abused like that? You owe him all his money back. Are you Diddy number 2, 3, 4, Usher? Running around here. I mean, this is ridiculous, y'all. Hey, I'm on a live, y'all. Stop calling me when I'm on a live. That's disrespectful. I'm on live. Stop calling me.
Jaguar Wright is watching. She's in the chat.
Hi, Jaguar. I love you. Oh, I love if I could work with her. She sings so good. When she, hey, tell Fox to stop calling me. Jaguar Wright is on the. Tell him to keep calling.
Purple Rain.
Tell him to stop. He keep calling. He called 5 times. I don't even know what did. Man, he gonna make me talk mess. Tell him to stop. That's ridiculous. Hey, Jaguar. Yeah, I just want to say, man, your voice is amazing.